All right, guys, I just got my gold award from Go High Level for having over 100 clients under my SaaS company, and I'm about to break it down on the whiteboard exactly how I got this. So let's get into it.
Here's a little clip of me going crazy on the whiteboard.
What's going on, everybody? So, like I said, this is going to be straight whiteboard video, no editing, just straight me and the whiteboard, guys. So I'm literally just going to show you exactly what I did step by step. A lot of people typically have something like this backwards, where they have the branding, all this stuff in step one, which just doesn't make sense. So I'm just going to break it down exactly what I did in Flex Connect and how I built my software company from 0 clients and launched in November 2023 to now it is May 2025, and we have almost a little bit over 300 something clients now. But in 2024, I won the Gold High Level Award from High Level for having over 100 clients. And I did that within my first year of launching. And I'm just gonna show you exactly what I did. And at the end of the day, guys, this is gonna be super simple and it's not gonna be super complicated. A lot of people are just overcomplicating everything, which is not how it's supposed to be. You guys just wanna keep it super, super simple. And I'm just gonna break it down real quick. So typically in step one, obviously you wanna pick your niche and figure out what do you want to market to, what industry, what problem do you wanna solve, and what solution do you wanna bring in to solve that problem. And typically how I went about mine is, previously I started off wholesaling and in the real estate space, and then launched a like hybrid brokerage here in Tampa with some partners last year. And I was very familiar with the real estate space. So when I came into, wanting to launch something on Go High Level, my first instinct was I already know real estate, so that's what I'm gonna go to. So if you already have a familiar space or industry or niche that you are familiar with and you understand there's some problems in that space, it's so easy to find automations and things you can build out inside of Go High Level to provide a simple solution to them, whether that just be an automated missed call, text back system, or automated appointment booking system. Or for instance, for us in Flex Connect, we have highly leveraged over to leveraging AI bots and building out AI infrastructure for businesses. But that's not how I started. I started off at just pretty much marketing to wholesalers as an SMS system, and that was kind of my marketing play at the time. But we've obviously evolved over the years, and we're switching offers and building new offers. But to get to the goal level, first 100 clients, I literally did nothing else but one offer only, and one niche only, before we started switching up and kind of expanding our offer. But you guys can literally keep it so simple, and you will make tons of money keeping it more simple in one niche, starting off. And a lot of people just overcomplicate it, and that's why they usually don't. It doesn't work out for them. So after you pick your niche and figure out, what do you want to do? So in the real estate space, all I did was come up with a good SMS system, drip follow-up system, missed callback system, and a pipeline and opportunities for be able to mark their stages and just make their whole entire business model in the wholesaling space, efficient from getting the lead all the way to closing. So all I did was go into Go High Level then and build out some automations. And then from there, I started just putting it out, to friends, just putting on my stories, posting in Facebook groups and real estate groups, and got a couple people interested. So before I even, obviously if you don't have a niche yet and you don't know what you want to do your market research. And if you don't know something and don't know a problem you can solve, like I said, do your market research, start reaching out to people in that space, start reaching out to realtors, wholesalers, and if you're in the medical field, doctors, whatever you're trying to solve, dentists, and figure out, ask them questions, give them a call, ask them, what would help them, what's the problem in their business right now. And you don't have anything to sell, but you're just trying to create a product that can help dentists simplify their bookings and clients coming in and reviews or whatever the case may be. And, call people, ask questions. It's not that hard. And from there, you'll be able to figure out an easy solution or product that you can simply sell. And like I said, guys, it doesn't even have to be that hard. It can be a simple follow-up automation, a simple missed call text back automation. It could be as simple as that you could sell. So then sell. I always sell. A lot of people always have it backwards, where they want to go brand, they want to make the website, they want to make the logos, they want to do all this stuff, before they start selling, and they don't even know if it's going to work. They don't even know if it's the right, product or solution to be in the marketplace, right? So I always sell, and this is what I've learned from my mentors, is sell, sell, sell before you even build out anything. Make sure it's the right fit and people are interested in that. So what I did is I started selling before I really started building out anything. I've set up a couple little automations, had no branding or like websites or anything like that yet. Just started selling. I didn't even know what I was selling it for, but I literally just started reaching out to people, going on real estate group chats, just like kind of showing like my automations and what I'm doing. And I've started having people reach out to me, and I would just start getting on demo calls and just pitching them. And I was just started saying my first offer, just made it up, leveraging ChatGPT, just helping me make an offer. And my first original offer was $2,500 setup fee plus $97 a month. I never changed it. That's the only thing I did. And what I did was reached out to a couple of people in some industries, Facebook groups. And then from there, I pretty much let them know what was going on. I was like, hey, I'm just starting this out. I've been in the real estate space for a little bit, but I know a lot of the automations that are needed. I'm going to do it for $2,500 setup fee plus $97 a month. But for the first 5 people, I want to bring in as like test clients, and I'm going to help you as much as possible, work one-on-one with you, really set up your automations and make sure everything goes well. If it doesn't, I'll be happy to give you your money back. And that's what I had a couple people agree. I had like 2 or 3 people agree. I charged them half off on the setup fee and then $97 a month. And we started working together, getting on Zoom calls, started like building out automations, like, hey, what would be helpful for you guys? What would be great? And I already knew like a lot of the real estate space. So I knew and set up the pipelines and stuff, and set up some automations and some follow-up automations just from watching YouTube videos on how to do it. And, but once I got that first sale, I was just like, all right, it's just a great product and I know it works and I know people would be interested in it. So what I'm going to do now is really work with these clients, try to get them the best results as possible and get testimonials from them. So I'm working with them, obviously give them that little discount in order to say, let them know, hey, we're going to work on this together. I need your help. I'm going to give you my full attention and really work with you guys and, make sure you guys get the best results. So that's what I did. Started setting up the automations and then really start diving into all that stuff that you needed to do, the automations, build out the actual workflows and pipelines, and start building the results and getting results from my clients. So once I did that, started getting some results and some testimonials from my clients and, fixing any kinks or problems that were coming up for like a month or so. And then from there, obviously I started going into the branding and saying, okay, now this works, let me build a brand around it. Now I started creating my logos, my websites, creating everything that I can have a space and authority, Facebooks, and then having people send me testimonials. And then from there, it was just going whole. Now I know this works. Now I know this is going to be able to sell. It's a good, solution in this niche, in this industry. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come and start branding, creating my logos, like I said, websites. I didn't start hiring or outsourcing yet. I really ran for the first 1.5 years by myself, doing all the onboardings, all the demos, just really locked in the space. A lot of people will try to hire and outsource and do all this stuff on day one before they even know if it works. So I always do this last, and it works. There's no point of spending all these hours of trying and doing all this and spending all this money for it not to even work on any of these parts. So started branding for the first 1.5 years, testimonials, just really locking on that, bringing in more clients from that. And then also what I did do as well, so I didn't do this or this until just recently. I started hiring and outsourcing about 6 months ago, starting now. And paid marketing, I literally just started this month and barely even yet. So we barely even started this. So to get to my high level gold award, the first 100 clients, the first 200 clients still, I did nothing but just brand, cold marketing and affiliate marketing, and just brought on people that were already clients of mine and say, hey, refer me people who would this like product help. And they obviously know a lot of people in the real estate space, and it started blowing up once I started doing this. And I had so many clients, bringing in other clients, and I would give them, offer them affiliate commissions, and started setting up my affiliate portal. And then I would have clients after clients just from referrals because it was working so well for those clients. And they obviously want to refer friends, and I would ask to refer the referrals. So this was a very big help. The affiliates and the branding and the cold marketing of me just reaching out to people on Instagram, putting in the Facebook group chats and stuff like that. And then I eventually started hiring, outsourcing. Now I have two sales guys and my buddy John, who does all the AI, automation build outs and stuff like that. And then I have some virtual assistants as well that are also doing some cold marketing, going into Facebook groups, reaching out to people, booking demos for us. We're doing outreach on LinkedIn, Facebook, all the, we use some automation tools to do that. And then now, like I said, we're going into the paid marketing. But I did and was able to achieve the high level award without paid marketing or hiring and outsourcing. I ran everything by myself for the first year and a half. Like I said, demos, literally just in the trenches, working on the business and making sure it's a proven and solid business model before I started doing all this stuff. So I did this opposite in my real estate space, where I build the brand. When I had the wholesaling company, I did all this before I even had the first deal, and I literally would have to backtrack and then redo all this stuff. So this is how I always do. Step 1, 2, 3, instead of most people do this first. So that's what I did. I mean, it may not work for everybody. Some people may have seen success doing it differently, but my opinion, if you're just starting out or you're struggling at high level, or you won't even start a new income stream, this is exactly what I did. So I'm no different, guys. I dropped out of college in 2017 and I was doing stupid drugs and Xanax and crashing my car in high school and just doing stupid shit. So I'm literally not a smart genius. I don't know any tech. I don't know how to do code. I don't know how to do any of that shit. I just know how to build. I love businesses. I love systems, and I just love this shit. So this is my recommendation. Like I said, this is just a video. Hope this helps. I've also created a free AI program. AI Profit Lab is completely free, and we break down a lot of this stuff on how to pick your niches, really dive deep into all this stuff, in a lot of different sections inside of there. There's over 250 people in here. We just launched it 6 days ago, and a lot of cool entrepreneurs, real estate people, so a lot of good connections alone. So if you feel free to join, the link is in the description, and I'll see you guys at the next video.